30,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. A return now from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. This drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Great. Set.
They motion the slot man left. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Great. Set. Hey.
On play action, here's Hurts. Going up top. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. He'll get on the football and spike it here. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
No touch, set. Crowd love Yeti. Hey, Silver. Hey. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got it inside the 5.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. So some early intrigue. First and 10 now from the 36. The motion man here is McClure. Now Robinson. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. Will be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. To throw is Daniels. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Noah Brown, touchdown Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1.
His kick is good. Next is back to score. Commanders 7, Eagles 3. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good, set. Delta.
On play action, Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good, set. Delta.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down, going for it all. That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
And in motion is Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Second and 11.
Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It is a big play for the Eagles. A pickup of 44 yards.
Great, set.
Here comes the jet sweep. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now Gainwell. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. He finds De'Ami Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. Seibert's extra point is true. And the Commanders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Great. Set. Yanni. Don't touch it.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Great. 63. Silver, set. Hey. Don't touch.
To throw, Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
a run with Gainwell. He'll take this down inside the 30. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Austin Steinberg set to kick off.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Slot man in motion right. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Crowd left Yeti. Hey, easy, 63, like a Hornet.
Throwing is Hurts. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
That's caught by Eckler.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They run over center with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Man in motion is Brown. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
So it's 4th down and Austin Seibert out to try the Washington field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Seibert's kick is good. And the Commanders will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right.
And he's in. Harris, McLaurin, touchdown Commanders.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, here's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
No touch that. Go Silver, ready? Carlos Vianney. Carlos Vianney. No touch.
Now Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goedert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll look deep, left sideline. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has...
With this makes the score.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Call up Yeti. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No touch.
Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second and goal.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Slot receiver headed right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Hurts to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the fourth down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you get another crack at it. And I think now on fourth down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this one complete to Brown. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go again with Robinson.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
This is 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left, Yeti. Set. 73. 73. You on left. Hey, 73. 73. Crowd left, Yeti. Don't touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes second down.
Hey, 73, 70. Hey, crowd left, Yeti. Nice right. Don't touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And he's going to go all the way! How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott on now for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for two. Worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Don't touch that.
They send him right out of the slot. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Second and a yard.
63, 63, 63. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
73, 73.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get the victory away from home in the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.